Hey, beautiful souls. What if I told you you're standing right at the edge of something magical? The last stage before your twin flame comes back to you. Have you ever felt that little shift, that whisper in your heart, saying he's closer than ever? Today, we're going to sit down together and talk about what this final stretch looks like. The moments, the feelings, the quiet signs that tell you reunion's just around the corner. This isn't about waiting in the dark. It's about lighting up your spirit and stepping into this with a smile. If you've been longing for him but sense something new in the air, come with me. Let's explore this together and make your day a little brighter because you're so close to that beautiful reunion you've been dreaming of. Hey, you, yes, you, the one who's been carrying this twin flame journey in your heart. Sometimes heavy, sometimes light, but always there. I want you to imagine something with me. What if you're not just waiting anymore? What if you're standing in the last stage before he walks back into your life? Before that reunion you've felt in your bones all this time? I'm not here to throw glitter in the air and call it magic. This is real, grounded, and oh so close. And I want to talk you through it, like we're sipping tea together on a cozy afternoon. This final stretch before you and your twin flame come together again isn't loud or obvious. It's soft, it's subtle, and it's so full of hope that it can lift your whole day if you let it. So, pull up a chair, take a deep breath, and let's dive in, because I promise you're going to walk away from this feeling a little lighter, a little brighter, and a whole lot closer to him. First, picture this. There's a quiet knowing that's been settling into you lately, hasn't there? It's not some big, dramatic revelation with fireworks. It's more like a gentle hum in your soul, a certainty that doesn't need a megaphone to make itself heard. You might be brushing your teeth or staring at the clouds, and suddenly you just know he's coming back. It's not about forcing yourself to believe it. It's this steady feeling that's been growing, like a seed finally breaking through the soil. You've spent so long wondering if this day would ever come, wrestling with doubts and what ifs. But now there's this peace, this soft voice inside whispering, it's almost here. And guess what? He's feeling it too, wherever he is, that same quiet knowing tugging at him. Twin flames sync up like this when the reunion's near. Your spirits are locking into place, getting ready for what's next. So, when that feeling washes over you, don't brush it off. Let it sit with you. Let it warm you up. It's your first clue that this long road's about to turn a corner, and it's bringing him with it. Now let's talk about something else you might have noticed. The mirror between you two is getting clearer every day. You've always known he's your reflection, right? But in this last stage, it's like someone polished that glass until it sparkles. You see yourself in him so sharply. Now, every lesson, every tear, every bit of growth you've clawed your way toward. It's not just missing him anymore. It's understanding why he pushed you, why he broke you open, why he made you face yourself in ways no one else could. You're looking at your own strength, your own light, and it clicks. He was part of this all along, helping you become who you are today. And here's the beautiful part. He's doing the same, staring into his own mirror, seeing you in every line of his soul. Twin flames reach this clarity right before they reunite. It's the universe's way of saying you've both done the work. You've both grown enough to meet again. So take a second today. Look at yourself. Really look and smile at what you see. That clear reflection is your sign he's almost here, and you're both ready to shine together. Have you felt time acting funny lately? That's another piece of this final stage. Time starts to stretch, like it's playing with you, slowing down just enough to make you notice. It's not the frantic rush you're used to. It's this strange, dreamy pace where a minute feels like 10, and you catch yourself lingering over little things. A sip of water, a walk around the block, like the world's pausing to build something big. You might feel him in those extra beats, like he's hiding in the spaces between seconds. Twin flames hit this weird rhythm when reunion's close. It's the universe adjusting the clock, lining up your paths so you step into each other's lives right on cue. He's noticing it too, this odd slowness creeping into his days, pulling him towards you without him even knowing why. Don't fight it, let it unfold, let it wrap you up. That stretching time is your invitation to get ready, to soak in this moment before he's back in your arms. And oh, those fears you've carried, aren't they starting to feel lighter? In this last stretch, your old worries, the ones that used to shout, "Will he ever return? Am I enough?" They're fading into whispers, barely audible now. It's not that they've vanished completely. They're just losing their power, slipping away like shadows at noon. You're standing taller, aren't you? Less afraid of losing him, less scared of losing yourself. Twin flames shed these burdens right before they come together. He's letting go of his own fears too, wherever he's at, both of you stepping out of that heavy fog. This quieting is your soul telling you it's safe to trust again, safe to believe in what's coming. So let those whispers drift off. Don't hold them back. They're leaving because he's almost here, and you're both free to love without that weight dragging you down. Doesn't that feel good? Let it lift you today. It's one less thing to carry. Now, here's something sweet. His voice might be echoing in your silence. You're not hearing him call your name out loud, but in those still moments, maybe scrubbing a pan or resting your head on the pillow, you catch a trace of him, like he's speaking straight to your heart. It's not a memory you dig up. It's his presence slipping in, soft and real, like a breeze you can't see but feel. Twin flames have this invisible thread that hums louder in the last stage. He's sensing you too, his quiet moments filled with your echo. It's not crazy, it's him reaching out, his soul brushing yours as the gap closes. When it happens, don't shake it off. Sit with it. Let it settle in like a warm hug. That echo is your sign he's so close. And it's enough to make your day a little brighter just thinking about it. What about this? You're starting to feel full without him, aren't you? That's a big one in this final stage. You've ached for him so long, it became part of you. But now, there's this wholeness growing inside. Not because you've stopped loving him, but because you've found yourself along the way. You're laughing easier, enjoying your own space, not needing him to patch some hole in your heart. Twin flames hit this point right before reunion. You're complete on your own, and he's finding that same fullness too, wherever he's walking his path. This isn't about letting go, it's about being strong enough to stand side by side when he gets here. So, savor it, dance in your kitchen, love the woman you've become. That fullness is your sign he's near, and it's going to make your reunion so much sweeter. Doesn't that feel like a win worth celebrating today? Ever notice the air feeling different lately? That's another piece. the world around you starts to hum with this charged energy, like it's buzzing with something alive. You step outside, and there's this subtle thrill on your skin. Not heavy, but electric, like the universe is whispering secrets. You might feel him in that hum, like he's just beyond the next breath. Twin flames stir the air like this in the last stage. He's picking up on it too, a spark lighting up his own days. It's your energies tuning to the same note, getting ready to harmonize. Don't ignore it. Breathe it in. Let it wake you up. That charge is the reunion's heartbeat, and it's enough to put a little pep in your step today, knowing he's so close you can almost feel him. And here's a shift you might love. You stop chasing answers. You've spent forever asking why he left, when he'll come back, what it all means. But now those questions are slipping away, not because you don't care, but because you trust the journey. You're not digging through the past or piecing together clues. You're just living, letting it flow like a river finding its way. Twin flames reach this surrender right before they reunite. He's easing up too, letting his own whys fade into the background. This calm is your soul saying you've done enough, you're ready. So rest in it, put down the search, enjoy your day without needing to solve him. That peace is your sign he's on his way, and it's a gift to carry with you right now. What about those old hurts? Don't they feel lighter? In this last stage, the shadows from your past, the harsh words, the fights, the way he walked away, start lifting, losing their sharp edges. You're not erasing what happened. You're just not letting it cut you anymore. It's like the sun breaking through after a storm, softening what used to sting. Twin flames clear these clouds right before reunion. He's shedding his own shadows too, both of you lightening up for what's ahead. This lift is the universe handing you a fresh start, a clean page to write together. Take it, forgive what you can, let it go where it needs to. Those fading shadows mean he's almost here, and you're both free to step into something new. Doesn't that feel like a breath of fresh air today? Here's a little magic. You might feel him in your hands. Sounds strange, right? But in this final stretch, you're holding a cup or running your fingers through your hair, and suddenly there's this tingle, like your hands remember his touch. It's not a thought you chase. It's a sensation, as if he's reaching across the distance to graze you. Twin flames share this physical pull right before they meet. He's feeling it too, his hands restless for you. It's your bodies getting in tune, ready to close the space. When it happens, hold on to it. Touch something soft, let it ground you. That tingle is him drawing near, and it's a little spark to brighten your day, knowing he's so close. Music's playing a part too. Ever had a song stir your soul out of nowhere? In this last stage, you're minding your business and a melody hits, maybe on the radio, maybe in a store, and it feels like him singing to you. It's not one you hunted down. It finds you, digging deep into your heart. Twin flames weave through music like this right before reunion. He's hearing something that echoes you too, a shared rhythm pulling you closer. It's the universe spinning your reunion's soundtrack, setting the stage. Don't skip it. Listen close. Let it lift you up. That stir is your sign he's near, and it's enough to make you hum along today, feeling him in every note. And finally, doesn't the world feel right again? In this last stretch, chaos settles, things just click, from finding your keys fast to a sudden calm washing over your life. You feel him woven into it, like he's already part of this harmony, like everything's falling into place. Twin flames align with the cosmos right before they reunite. He's sensing this balance too. Your worlds syncing up perfectly. It's the universe saying now, handing you this beautiful ease. Embrace it. Walk through your day with a grin. Soak in this rightness. It's your final clue he's almost here, and you're both stepping into something that feels like home.